guys, I just got back from the movie theater and I saw Anora. It's now playing exclusively in theaters. Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, this movie's not for everyone. I'm just gonna say that at the start. It is not for everyone. It is a hard rated R for many reasons, and we'll talk about it here on the channel. Mikeymadison, where has she been? The last time I saw her was in Scream 5, and all of a sudden this director named Seanbaker comes along, whisks her away, and puts her in this Oscar contender of a film. Now, if you haven't heard of Anora, I'm sure you haven't. It premiered at the Toronto Film Festival, I believe, and it got rave reviews. As I described it on social media, it's a fairy tale, a very perverse fairy tale. The perversion, right from the opening get-go, we see Mikeymadison. She's a stripper slash sex worker, and she's good at it. She's good at it in this role. I'm sure she took, dance pole lessons. She's so convincing in this role. And what I most love about her performance is her East Coast accent. I just love it. I mean, you can't get more American than that. But back to the story, yeah. She meets this guy, this young 20-something Russian kid, and they hit it off. They like to party. They party hard. And for the first chunk of the first act, Seanbaker delivers this aroma of partying, doing drugs, having sex, and it's all there on screen. And what I admire most about the director, after seeing a couple of his films, he doesn't hold back. He's got a story, yes, but he's not afraid to show the dark side of humanity, the beautiful moments at times, and this movie has a mixture of both. And I respect that about a director. It takes guts to put something like this together for the world to see, and he knocked it out of the park, I think, in that sense. So this kid and Anora, Annie, she likes to call herself Annie. They hit it off. All she's in it for the money. The more time she spends with him, the more money she makes, and eventually he starts to fall in love with Anora. Things start to get complicated when his family finds out that they eloped in Vegas. We also get some side characters that are really just, they add fuel to the fire. But as far as the narrative, the story goes, it's almost as if she's living a fantasy life, clearly. There's moments where we see her at home. She's not really there a lot of times. And it's just, I get that she's independent, that she wants to make something out of herself, but we don't get too in depth with her personal life. It wastes little time and just pushing this story along. Even when these, Mikeymadison and her co-star are just chilling on the couch, getting high, playing video games. There's a lot of moments like that in here. But it's her performance. In the end, it's her performance that really sells this movie. And I'm sure you're gonna hear that a lot on social media, on different, on YouTube. And it's the truth. By the end, the ending scene to me sells you. That closing scene, boom. If that doesn't convince you, then I don't know what to say. My final grade for Anora is an A. Again, take this with a grain of salt. This movie's not going to be for everyone. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please consider subscribing to the channel. See you guys very soon. Bye-bye.
Folks, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It really helps out in the long run. Dark Room Reviews, it's the place you should be subscribed to. Join the channel. It's free.